How about some new releases?
Sure. I've been playing a little bit of one. Very little bit of one.
Mm-hmm.
Persona?
Yep, Persona 5.
Are you gonna start streaming that so we could all see?
So you can go to jail?
Well, yeah. So Atlas can come to my house and track me down. Yeah, that's odd that Atlas pretty much just embargoed like to a certain date in a certain point in the game, right? That's what happened.
To the general audience.
To the general public.
To the public.
Which is not how things work.
No.
You don't embargo the general public. There's no incentive there for the general public to play by your rules.
Well, they said that they were going to put strikes on their YouTube account if you did that. You have been warned in all caps.
I'm sure that will lead to other YouTube accounts being created that will stream it.
It seems like a very weird strategy that some old Japanese guy came up with.
It's really weird for like Atlas as well. And I realize they're Sega/Atlas now, but just like Persona is such a like fan-driven series. I mean, it's not a necessarily mainstream series. It's getting there.
It's like Ghost in the Shell circa 1995. Is that what you're?
Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, Persona's been around for 20 years now, but it's like slowly
just a reference. I was serious.
Yeah, I know. But it's like slowly been building its fan base because they're really good games.
It's very silly because nobody's nobody's gonna not buy the game because they saw somebody stream it, like they streamed too much of the game, right? They're not gonna like, oh, the game was spoiled for me, so I'm just gonna not play it.
Who watches a stream of a game not knowing what they're
not wanting
into?
It to be spoiled?
Right, that's the whole point of watching the stream, is to see like if the game's going to be interesting, and maybe you don't want to play it, but you watch a little and say, oh, maybe this game is for me. It just seems like a very out of touch strategy, but they even blamed it on the Japanese part of the company.
Yeah,
in the press release,
they're masters in Japan.
Our Japanese masters are cracking the whip. So weird. But how's the game?
I've only played like a half hour of it so far, which is basically nothing in these type of RPGs. I will say that the style, like the artistic style, is great. The voice acting the English voice acting has been good so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's the combat. I've done like a couple little combat things, but it's just like tutorial stuff so far. So it's turn-based combat, and I've basically done the battles where it's just like, okay, hit attack 3 times and you defeat this enemy. But I'm working on like 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and it was like, oh, this is a section where I can set down my controller and wake back up in a few minutes.
sounds enthralling.
Yeah,
it takes a while to heat up, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it takes a few hours, and it's gotten great reviews, and I'm sure it's fantastic. You can tell that it is a finished product right away. Like, this is a polished product that is ready for market. Everything is snappy and like interesting to look at.
Sounds good.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Right, not a game for you, Wombat. You don't like these finished product games.
No.
Speaking of which, Drawn to Death came out, apparently. I've had this game on my PS4 for, it seems like over 2 years.
Really?
I thought this game had been released.
I downloaded it this week because it's free on PS Plus.
Why did you have it early?
I had like an early access code that they had sent me a long time ago. And I played a little bit of it. It seemed okay when I played it. I know I played it at E3.
It looks interesting, but I haven't played it.
Is it just a first-person shooter with like in a hand-drawn style?
It's not first person, is it?
I don't know.
Third person.
It's third person. Yeah, it's third person, and it's the one where it's supposed to look like something that a high schooler had drawn on their composition book.
Okay.
Really bloody. I don't know. It seems like it's like oozing with attitude that doesn't really do much for me at this point.
Is it like that Wii game? Was that a Wii game? Like what was that called? It was like black and white, but with like a lot of blood.
Oh,
I can't remember.
I would say
I remember that game. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
and someone is listening now, and they'll tweet it to us. The name of the game, I think.
It's I can almost. It's Mad World.
Yeah,
Mad World.
Is that
Mad?
Yeah.
No,
Mad
something
World.
like that.
Yeah,
now
he's right. He's right.
Is
he's
he?
right. Chip is right.
I can read the spine of it from where
Platinum
I'm sitting
Games
on a shelf. Yeah.
Now this game,
it's a similar like thematic type thing, I would guess.
I see. This is a David Jaffe joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Creator of Calling
Oh,
All
is that
Cars.
what this is?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what he's been up to. All right. Well, I downloaded it too. I just haven't had a chance to check it out.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Now that I have the room on my hard drive to download these games, I'm downloading all the games.
Yeah, this game was pitched and has been in development since 2013. I was really shocked that this was not out because I definitely had this on my PS4 for a long time.
All right. Maybe I'll check it out before the next show. What else?
Lego City Undercover continues the parade of Wii U games to Nintendo Switch. That also came out or is coming out for Xbox One and PS4 as well. But that's a really good Lego game. It might be the best Lego game. It's hard to say because it's hard to strip out the licensed properties from the other ones because those definitely add something.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like a big open world Lego adventure with good humor and like it feels like a good storyline that you're playing the entire time. It's like very cohesive as you go through. It's not just like, okay, we're going to do the Hulk level and do the Death Star level in the Star Wars game. Like this one is like a continuous storyline throughout.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good. That $60 price tag for the Nintendo Switch for a game that's a player's choice or whatever they call them on Wii U is that's ridiculous. There's no reason this needs to be a $60 game.
Yeah, I'll wait. I think Ty would like it. I'd probably check it out.
No, he would love it.
Yeah.
It's got co-op as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great game. It's got like all kinds of secret stuff to go find and everything. So I played it a lot when it came out on Wii U because that was one of the only third party really big releases
and exclusives at the time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else? Thimbleweed Park? That's the LucasArts style point and click game by Ron Gilbert.
Yep.
Kind of a Maniac Mansion follow-up.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too much about that. Anything else?
Subaru City for 3DS. I don't know what that is.
No, Subara City.
I know.
Subaru City sounds interesting for you.
Shipwreck
anyway.
would buy that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Everywhere Shipwreck goes is Subaru City.
Humble Bundle.
Yeah, I bought it. Did you guys buy it?
What is it?
I did.
It's a THQ Humble Bundle for
THQ
PlayStation
Nordic.
4. Huh?
THQ Nordic.
What did I say?
Get the branding.
Oh, sorry. I just said THQ.
Yeah.
THQ Nordic Humble Bundle. And if you spend $15, you get 15 games. And they're all PlayStation 4 games. The Book of Unwritten Tales 2, Red Faction, Super Dungeon Brothers, Arcania, Deponia, Battle Worlds, both Destroy All Humans 1 and 2, The Legend of K Anniversary Edition, Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2, and the remastered versions of Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2.
Great.
And 2 MX versus ATV games. So it's a lot of games for $15. it goes to charity. So why not? And they don't have many PlayStation bundles on Humble Bundle, so I usually can't partake in them.
All right, enjoy that.
Yeah, why not? I will.
Let's move on to
Which one are you
Microsoft.
going to play first?
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
one are you going to play first?
I don't know, but I downloaded everything. That to me was worth the $15. The fact that I could install them all on my PlayStation and still have room on my hard drive. I'm like, look.
Did you install both the unmastered versions of Darksiders and the?
I don't know if it. No, I didn't do the unmastered versions of the Darksiders. It's just the remasters. I actually can't say that, but
All right.
I might check out Destroy All Humans. I've never played that game.
No, it's fun.
Yeah,
I played it a lot.
Red Faction was I always really liked it. I'm sure it looks like garbage now, but
Yeah, I'm pretty
whatever.
Sure it will.
I paid $1 for it.
I picked up a new game on PC that's in early access that I just picked up today and played a few matches. It's really cool. It's called Battlegrounds. It's like the top selling game on Steam. It's I think a very small team making this game. It's like the Hunger Games, but set in modern times. So you start off, it's like 100 people are playing in a match, okay? You all start off on a big airplane that's flying over an island. And you choose when your guy jumps off the plane with his parachute. And it's a huge island. And all 100 people land on the island. You know, it's up to you where you land. When you get off the plane and how you steer your parachute. And once you land, you land with nothing. And you got to get equipment, you got to get weapons and supplies, you get all this stuff. And the last guy alive wins. So it's pretty interesting. And I did very poorly at it. It's very hard and it's still in early access and it's not the smoothest experience right now. But I think this game's going to be, it already is a big success. It's the number one game on Steam right now. I wonder which console is going to try to tie this up as an exclusive, because I think this game's probably got some legs. It's pretty thrilling, I guess is the word I'm using. A lot of suspense, as you're sneaking around and wondering if you have enough
Now, if you play
weapons.
it and there's 100 people and you die and you're like the first person to die,
Yeah.
do you have to sit and wait for all other 98 people to die before you can play another game?
You get your little...
Because that would be super boring.
No. You get your in-game currency that you win depending on how well you did in the match, and then you can use that to buy, I think just cosmetic stuff for your character, because you start with nothing when each time you play the game. No, and you can jump right into another game right away.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool then.
It's cool. It's very cool. I think it's going to be a pretty popular streaming game. It seems like it'd be pretty fun to watch. It's called Battlegrounds, and it was, I think $30. Oh, pretty neat.